Baltimore Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs face off in a massive Week 4 matchup. We react to every play live here on a watch-along version of Locked On Ravens.
You are Locked On Ravens, your daily Baltimore Ravens podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
You are Locked On Ravens. Welcome into the show and the stream. I'm your host, Kevin Oestreicher of Ravens Wire, here with you on the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. Thanks so much for being here and watching along here. The Ravens and Chiefs week number 4 matchup, which is about to kick off right now. Hit that like and subscribe button in video form and audio form for 5 days a week, plus more of daily Ravens coverage. 1-2 Chiefs, 1-2 Ravens. Ravens, they are going to be receiving this ball. Let's start it off here. So, yeah, we're going to have to figure things out there. But at the end of the day, the Ravens, they need this win badly. They need this win very, very badly. So we're going to hope that they can get it, because 1-3 is a very tough spot to be in. So thank you to everybody who was again with us. About to kick this thing off. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right. We got the return here. Justice Hill is going to get this ball back to the 30-yard line, and that is where the Ravens will start things off here. Ravens need a big performance from their offensive line. It's the biggest thing right now. That's what I really, really need to see. Roger Rosengarten stepping up, a lot of other people stepping up. That's it's going to be the big thing right here for sure. All right, 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson. Checking at the line. Derrick Henry not wearing sleeves today. Obviously, he's fumbled in 3 straight games, so hopefully that'll change stuff up. Lamar takes a snap. Chiefs bring pressure on snap 1. That's a catch to Mark Andrews. Look, I thought it hit the ground there, but all right, hey, little gain there, little short gain. 2nd and 5 for the Ravens. Steve Spagnuolo's given the Ravens a lot of problems. They're saying here 4-1 against Lamar Jackson over the course of his career. All right. Chris Jones is playing in this game. He attended a funeral of a family member. Andrews, two plays, 2 catches with Isaiah Likely. Still there. Likely's active and ready. But yeah, prayers to Chris Jones, obviously. It's a tough situation, but he's out on the field. He's playing. Ravens get a 1st down. Good to see Andrews involved early. It's a really good sign. It's a really good sign. First and 10, handoff to Derrick Henry right up the middle. Derrick, nice run. They're picking up some chunk yards here on the Chiefs defense. Great blocking up front. Derrick Henry just runs right through the middle. Huge play. Malaki gets out on Bolton and just a one-on-one with the safety there, corner. The Ravens moving the ball very effectively early here. First and 10. Here we go. Lamar takes a snap. Play action. Lamar looking. Oh, Zay with the nice catch. Gets walloped. But he gets a 1st down. Ravens starting fast here. I love this. Moving the ball really well down the field to start. Good protection up front by the O-line there, too, to allow Lamar to survey. That's really big. Zay just gets open on that play, works into his soft spot in the zone. Ravens already near the Chiefs' 20-yard line. He's already surpassed his total also from week number 1, or week number 3. Henry going to get a couple of yards there. Nothing doing. I'm feeling good, D. I'm feeling good. I know a lot of people. There's not a lot of hype for this game, it feels like. But, you know, the Ravens need to get the job done. They need to get the job done. All right, 2nd and 8. Don't stall out here. Lamar drops back. Good protection. Little check down to Derrick Henry. All right, so they're scheming some guys open a little bit. Lamar just has safety valve options. That's what we like to see. It's what we like to see. All right. We got 3rd and 2. This might be 4 down. Look, if the Ravens want to get aggressive, this might be 4 down territory for them right here. I would not be shocked. Let's hope that they can just pick this up right here. 3rd and 2. Going to be a handoff to Justice Hill. He's going to churn ahead for the 1st down. Ravens imposing their will early. This is a really good first drive for Baltimore. Really good first drive. I love it. Look at Anjavor. He's just throwing Nick Bolton to the side there. I love that. I love that. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you checking in, man. 1st and 10. Ravens moving the ball. Likely's in the game. You can see him. Man, it's great to see Likely back out there. All right, 1st and 10. Lamar keeps this ball on the outside. He's going to go down. Just not enough blocking on the edge there. I think, who was that? Connor, I think, with that play. Man. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. All right. Here we go. A little screenplay. That's the easy 6. That's an easy 6. Incorporate that screen game. Ravens in the screen game. I love it. Justice Hill. That's how you make a statement. That's how you make a statement. Whew. Man. Just easy blockers out in front. Hat on hat. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Barely anybody touched him. So that was that. Look, after Justice Hill didn't have a great start to the year, I mean, not a lot doing. Ravens up 7-0 on a Justice Hill screen. Wow. Well, that is a way to start the game. I'm telling you. We're in for another good one. We are in for another good one. And hopefully the Ravens can pull this one out. Again, never won at Arrowhead before. Especially, Lamar Jackson there. Never won with Lamar there. So I love it. Be sure, again, if you're new, hit the like and subscribe button here on Locked On Ravens. We're a 5-day-a-week Ravens podcast. So Monday through Friday, we got you covered. We also have bonus episodes. We got these watch-alongs now. We're doing instant reaction shows right after the games. Be sure you check out that, as well as we got Locked On Ravens Squad Show twice a week, Wednesdays and after games. So we'll have that after the game as well today with Kadri Ismail, former Ravens receiver, and Sam Njoku. Man, I love it. I love it. I don't know. All right, let's play a little game. If you're live with us in the chat right now, let's play a little game. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you the Ravens win today? How confident are you the Ravens pull out this win? I'm going to go 6. I mean, I'm not like uber confident, but I feel like I'm a little more confident than a lot of other people might be, and that's okay. Like, again, if you're not as confident, I don't blame you. I mean, this team hasn't given a lot of inspiring play against contenders. So, we'll see. We'll see. And yeah, I see Travis saying all the faith in the world in our offense. It's our defense that I have zero faith in. Hate to say it, they just haven't shown anything this year. I get it. And I see, Wadislav saying put some pressure on Mahomes first. Randall here saying defense that looks somewhat better than last week. I get it. So we got some 4s, we got some 5s. I see a 2 from Tony there. I get it. There's not a lot of hype behind this game either. It's just, there's national hype, but from a Ravens fan perspective, it feels like a lot of people just aren't very excited for it because of, how the season's gone so far. But look, these are big measuring stick tests for them. Huge. And again, you're doing it without a lot of key contributors on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously Travis Jones not out there. Kavin Noy not out there. We know Matabike and Washington are on IR. Alexander's still not ready. So, man, you just you have to make a statement here defensively. Again, the Chiefs offense has not been the Chiefs offense of the past. So you got to take advantage of that too. 14-0 lead here would do wonders. Absolute wonders. But that would mean the Ravens defense would have to stop them. So we're gonna have to see how that works. Ravens will kick this ball off, and again, they're not going to get the ball started the second half this time. So they have to keep their foot on the gas here. This ball is going to be returnable. Jalen Royals getting out past the 30-yard line, so we shall see what the Chiefs do on their opening drive. Pretty healthy Chiefs team, all things considered. Xavier Worthy back out there after that Travis Kelce, I guess, friendly fire hit in week 1. Worthy's a heck of a player. Well, now it's defense time. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Worthy on the screen pass. Getting yanked down after late flag. For what? What happened after? Did Marlon taunt him? They're calling a face mask. I guess. That's kind of... he did grab him by the face mask. It's pretty textbook, unfortunately. All right. 1st and 10. Pacheco, good run stop. Owe coming in. Yeah, the Ravens D line is just it's a ragtag team right now. Oh man. All right, well, 2nd and 9. Force the Chiefs in a 3rd and long here. You're feeling pretty good. Mahomes out to Kelce, who does not pick up the first down. It'll be about 2 yards short. Marlon tried to punch that ball out, but Kelce kind of extended a little bit. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Chiefs. Yeah, you see, Kelce knew it was coming too. Honestly, that was a smart play by Travis to hold the ball out once he knew Marlon was coming in. He kind of anticipated that. So this is a big 3rd down. Where the Chiefs are, they could go for it if they don't get it, but I don't know. All right, 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. Mahomes drops back to pass. Oh, bad through behind the running back. Going to be 4th and 2. I think they go for it here. That would have been a 1st down, but it was just a draw. The throw was behind him. He had to turn, but it should have been caught. Missed opportunity there for the Chiefs. Wow. Mahomes, they're going to go for this. They need a stop here would be huge. Absolutely massive. Kelce in motion. All right, here's the snap. Mahomes rolling out to the right. Going to be another fourth down defense has been a real problem for the Ravens this year. Another one. Would have been a massive stop if they could have gotten it. Just kind of run a rub route here with Juju, and Marlon can't get over in time. Man, that's really tough. Well, Chiefs get a new set of downs here. We got 1st and 10. Ravens calling for a false start, nothing doing. Chiefs snap the ball. Mahomes with a mini play fake. Gonna check it down to Smith. Ravens are just missing. Man, tackle somebody. Oh, my Lord. You got to tackle. You got to tackle. I mean, look, it'd be nice if they didn't revert back to a poor tackling unit. They might already be there. I mean, they might just be that, but that was a bad piece of tackling. Here's Pacheco running hard, gonna pick up 5-ish, 6-ish, make it 2nd and manageable. You got to tackle, man. It's the first thing you learn as a defender. You know, bring the ball carrier down. Oh, I didn't know. The broadcast is saying this is the Chiefs are seeking their first quarter touchdown this season. It's kind of crazy. Also, I don't know if anybody else feels this way. I feel like the first quarters go by really quickly and the rest of the game just kind of goes at a normal pace. I don't know why, but it feels like the first quarters just kind of go. All right, 2nd and 6. Mahomes back to pass. And Pacheco drops the ball. Chiefs are having a case of the drops here. That he had green space ahead of him. Chiefs running backs. Not a great year for the Chiefs running backs so far. Chiefs are missing some opportunities. I will tell you that much. Hit him right in the hands. Literally right in the hands. Just, oh, man. Well, sets up a 3rd and 6. I think they probably kick it here if they don't get it. They're a middling 3rd down unit, the Chiefs offense. Ravens are not a good 3rd down unit on defense, so battle of the Titans, I guess. 3rd and 6, Mahomes back to pass. Looking. He's going to fire. Oh, that ball was tipped at the line. Who hit that ball? Someone. Was that Tavius who hit that ball? That's my favorite play as a defense. A tipped ball. Tavius Robinson. Wow. That's how you stand. That's how you make a stand. Harrison Butker on to attempt the field goal. It is good. So, all right, hey, could have been worse. 7-3. That's a massive stop. Massive stop. Yep, and I see Kieran's talking about it right here. Need to capitalize. Don't let the foot off the gas. You have to continue your momentum here. You absolutely have to. Go up 14-3. Make a statement. That's how you win this game. Don't let them off the hook. Don't let them off the hook. Well, hit the like and subscribe button again. I'll keep on saying it here. We do 5 days a week of content. We had some bonus stuff. We had a lot of content over the weekend. I mean, we had a episode on Saturday with Sam and Njoku talking about Keaton Mitchell. He broke his silence on being benched and obviously not active, which he's not again today. I still think that's a mistake, but it is what it is. We talked about that. We also we got the news of Nandi Madubuike and Roger Washington getting put on IR. So we did a live instant reaction show for that one. And then here today, we got all the straight hours of game day content. We did the game day episode this morning to get everybody ready for the game. And man, just no shortage of headlines with this Ravens team. I'll tell you that much. So appreciate everybody for being here. We're actually under 100 subscribers away from 15,000 on the YouTube channel, which is a huge milestone for me. Once we get there, I can't do this without all the video watchers and audio listeners, everybody, you guys who tune in, watch, and listen. So we're actually about 75, 76 to be exact away. So if you have a friend or a family member too who just wants the Ravens perspective on something or wants to hear the Ravens coverage, send them over our way. Tomorrow will be episode 1,606 consecutively of doing Locked On Ravens dating back to 2019. So I do take credit for Lamar's MVP. I do. So I want to pull up that first drive for the Ravens, see how long it was. That was really impressive. Really, really impressive. All right, let's see. 9 plays, 70 yards in 5.5 minutes, essentially. 5.5 minutes. Really strong. Really strong. Well, they need to at least score points here, even if it's not a touchdown, which that would be huge. A field goal is what I need right now. At least. I want a touchdown, but the field goal is at least what I want here. Just any semblance of points. Any semblance of points is what I want right now. So if that can happen, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. So, man. And again, the Ravens only had one 1 o'clock game in the first 4 games here. One 1 o'clock game. And yeah, Luke, I'm the same way. I think that for me, Ali he's fine. Like, he's a fine player. He's actually done well for the Ravens, but like, I just think Keaton gives you more. Here's Ali with the kickoff. It's taken down right before the 30-yard line. So Ravens will start probably around their own, 27? Something along those lines. We shall see. Man. Yeah, you're seeing just a lot of open space to work with for these Ravens receivers. They're showing some of the replays. And look, they're finding soft spots. The check down's really big as well. So, that's something that's going to be huge right now for this Ravens offense if they can continue doing that. But the Ravens have been a team that starts fast. So they need to continue to put their foot on the gas pedal, especially when you have so many starters out on defense. That unit still a question mark. Lamar on first down, good offensive line protection. Lamar, he ran into a sack. Is that Jerry Tillery? Yeah. And he was going to take off, and Tillery just kind of worked off of his man. Was it Linderbaum? Yeah, it was Linderbaum. Really good protection. And then right when Lamar steps up, man, so that's going to be a sack. That's a sack Lamar runs into right there. I'm not putting that on Linderbaum or the offensive line. I thought that was really good protection. So that's a sack that will say, the Ravens gave up this amount of sacks. That was a play Lamar ran into. And look, it's not necessarily his fault. It was a good shed by Tillery, but I'm not blaming Linderbaum for that one. So 2nd and 13. Chiefs bring a lot of pressure. Do not get there with it. Mark gets cut down after a short gain. So they get the yardage back, essentially. It'll be 3rd down here in 10 or 11, I assume. Yep, 11. You can't go 3 and out here. You can't go 3 and out here. You need to get yards. You need to convert. Maybe this can be the first big likely play of the day. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. All right, 3rd and 11. Man in motion. Lamar changing the play at the line. 4 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap. Chiefs do a delayed rush. Lamar stepping out of the pocket. He will have room. They're going to mark him. He got the first. Great play there by Lamar. We're going to have to see if his knee was down. They blitzed out from the right side, and Lamar just runs over to the left. Let's see if the knee... He extended. I mean, let's see the knee. I don't know. So he might be a tad short. No, they're going to give him the first. All right. Move those chains. They probably would have just gotten it anyway, but we'll see. All right. 1st down, Derrick Henry up the middle. Gain of 3, it looks like there. We see Henry with the added ball security and protection there. Again, and one of the best ways to not let the Chiefs score is to keep their offense off the field. Longer drives, making opportunities. They're showing Travis Etienne with a touchdown. That's good for me because I have him in fantasy, so I'm loving that. I had Chris Olave in my lineup who went James Prochet today, although he salvaged his day with a touchdown, I guess, but had a nice James Prochet-esque interception on a throw, so that was fun. 2nd and 6. Zay Flowers in motion. Chiefs bringing pressure again. It's not working. I don't know why. Oh, DeAndre Hopkins with the flag as well. We're going to see. Oh, illegal formation. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Illegal. Is this lining up in the backfield again? I'd say something about the Ravens and legal formation against the Chiefs. So that pushes it back from a 1st down with a great catch to a 2nd and 11. Snap. Lamar. Oh, what a throw. Lamar. Yeah, Zay's, it's going to be offsetting penalties there. Zay's going to get a taunt. Zay needs to be smarter. Unless they don't. Oh, they're not going to call the taunting. All right. Hey, Zay got away with it. Zay got away with it. Boom. That was a heck of a throw and a heck of a catch. Bam. All right. So you add on 15. All right. 1st and 10. Keep the foot on the gas. Keep the foot on the gas. Chiefs bring pressure again. They're really sending this. All right. Bolton up the middle. Lamar throws it off his back foot. Oh my God. It's intercepted. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Leo Chenal, one-handed interception. Throws off the back foot under pressure. That's absolutely brutal. You can't give the Chiefs opportunities. I mean, this is what we... Oh, man. Yeah, that's a heck of a play, but I mean, Lamar's made those throws before. Not a great decision. I mean, hindsight's 2020, right? But you know, that hurts. That really hurts. So that one was on Lamar. You know, a lot of his interceptions last year were not. So 1st interception for Lamar on the year. And that is tough because like they had potentially a 14-3 lead right there. They added 15 on from the Zay play. Yeah, and Waddle's up. I think the O-line's been playing fine to start this game. I mean, I don't think they're the big issue right now. I mean, obviously you got the formation penalty, and the sack was more Lamar running into the guy and Jerry Tillery getting a ripping off. But Yeah, and I see prime time. I honestly think Lamar was trying to throw it away, but it was off his back foot and didn't get his full windup. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and watch, but yeah. Oh no, yeah, Wadislav, the offensive line last game. Yeah, that's a different conversation. Yeah, I got you. And yeah, the PI. Let me look at the. Is there a slow-mo replay on social media here? Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Push off. He's kind of walling him off. He has the arm on his chest, kind of walling him off a little bit. Yeah, that's a really tough play. That's really bad. Jeez. Yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah, mystery man. He had the arm extended on the chest, walling him off there from the throw. Ugh, man. Well, the Ravens cannot allow the Chiefs to get momentum here. They cannot allow the Chiefs to get momentum here. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes on the rollout. He's going to run a little bit. Marlon kind of landed into him a little bit. Going to be a gain of like 2. The offense has not been great for Kansas City so far this season. So hopefully the Ravens can get a stop here, get the ball back. This graphic that's being shown by CBS. Mahomes almost taking out Andy Reid. Man, it's brutal. It's brutal. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Chiefs right now. Ravens bring some pressure. Mahomes back to throw. He's going to air this one out deep. Worthy is open, and he beat Marlon down the sideline. Man, Marlo's having a rough go this year. Marlon's having a rough go this year. Marlon can't. They have to put Nate over on there. Marlon just can't match up. Yeah, just seeks contact and then goes down the sideline. You know, it's not a lot he can do there. He shouldn't be in that situation, but it also was just a bad play from Marlon. So, 1st and 10. The Chiefs are now over midfield. Ravens 45. Ravens sending Roquan on the blitz. Mahomes lining up again, going Worthy again. That's going to be incomplete. See, now Nate's over there. Nate can keep up with him a little bit more. So the Chiefs wanted to go back to that well, but Nate's a little bit faster than Marlon. And it wasn't a great throw from Mahomes anyway. Kind of overshot him a little bit, but going to be 2nd and 10. I assume the Chiefs want to try to get this in field goal range at least. I mean, we're going to see. Here's Kelce on a screen. Man, another miss. Marlon Humphrey, man, missed tackle again. Again. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Well, Ravens are winning, I guess. That's something. That's something. But, you know, Marlon is not playing well so far. Yeah, I see, you know, a lot of people in the chat right now. I see, you know, horrible body language, identified who the target is. Yeah, it's been tough. I mean, and Marlon, let's look at Marlon's contract. Let's see if I think the out is after this year. They void, so they have void years on him. So they could save $8 million if they released him after this year. Yeah, right around $8 million. It looks like maybe 7. $7 to $8 million they could save if they released Marlon this year. He has a $26 million cap hit for next year. They did that restructure with him, so that's why that's like that. We'd have to see. So, Luke asking if Marlo will be 30 next season. Yes, he will be. He will. His birthday is in July. So Lamar's going to be 29 by the end of this year. He'll turn 29 in January. Marlo's going to be 30 in July. How old's Roquan? Is like what, 27? Roquan is 28 right now. When did he turn 28? It's okay. So Roquan will be 29 in April. So like, look, the core is. This is why it's important to win this year. The core they're not like 35, but they're not 25 anymore either. So that is what it is. And thank you. We got all right party. We said nice crab. So we got the metal crab. We got the whole background and mic thing all situated. So got the metal crab there. We got the Raven guy down here. We got the penguin, the bow tie and top hat there. And then we got the crane thing there. So we're still working on it. I got to find stuff for like the wall and, this stuff, maybe like purple hexagons, got to maybe get some lights in the back. So this is just the bare bones of it, but we are slowly working up. And hit the like and subscribe button in video form and audio form. 5 days a week of Ravens content here for you. We have the regular show Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern time. We will have another episode tomorrow. We'll also, after the game, have the instant reaction episode as well as the Locked On Ravens squad show. So be sure you check all of that out. 3rd and 3, big third down for the Ravens here. They need to get a stop. Get the ball back. I think this is 4 down territory for the Chiefs. Yep, they're running it, so it probably will be. Hunt is going to be just a hair short, so I assume they're going to go for this ball. 4th down defense. 4th down defense. They need it. I want the Chiefs to run this ball, honestly. I feel more confident in the fact that the Chiefs aren't a great run team. I don't want a Mahomes roll out, like any of that. They need to stop here. They get another shot at redemption with this 4th down. Yeah, they're showing the defensive ranks. Don't look. I don't like this call from the Chiefs. Oh, they're going to get it. Man, all right. Well, I guess I'm wrong. Hands up. I'm wrong. That's on me. It's on me. Just huge opportunities to gain momentum down the drain. Situational. Chiefs will have it now. 1st and 10 from the Ravens 34. Quick shot to Marquise Brown, who picks up a chunk of about 15 on that play. Just a quick slant. Was that on? No, it was on Nate, I guess. So he'll get it inside the 20. This is a red zone opportunity for the Chiefs. They cannot score a touchdown here. All the momentum will go back in their favor. I mean, it's swinging that way right now. You just, all right, Chiefs doing a late personnel change. All right. Handoff to Kareem Hunt, who is going to plow ahead for a couple of yards here. What is Kelce doing? Get off. What a weirdo. All right. Kelce just like bowling over Tavius Robinson after the play. Second and 8 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes back to throw. Going to step up. He's going to run this one. He's going to get down to the 10-yard line, so make it a 3rd and short for Kansas City. There was some pressure on that play, but kind of squeezed them up the middle. And Urban couldn't get off of Trey Smith in time. So Buchanan comes in for the stop. Going to make a 3rd down and 4 for the Ravens here. Chiefs are over 3 on third downs today. They need another stop here. I assume they kick it here if they don't get this one. Juju Smith-Schuster in motion. Mahomes back to throw. Going to check it down. Smith wide open. He's going to get a first. 4-yard line. Man, I get these conversions. Red zone conversions. Third down conversions. Fourth down conversions. Ravens have not been a good conversion defense all year. And while they've been better on third down today, it's a huge play again. So, hey, better on third down, but terrible on fourth down. I guess that's the mantra today. So it'll be first and goal for the Chiefs at the 4-yard line. Smith in motion. Mahomes on the keeper. It's going to go nowhere. Mike Green. First and 10 there. It's like no lineman might be down for the Chiefs. Trey Smith is hobbling a little bit. Hopefully he's all right. Obviously, you never want to see injuries. Oh, so they were trying to do the that looked ugly for Trace. Oh. That play looked ugly for Trey Smith. I'm surprised he's still in the game. Wow. Roquan kind of bowled into him and his leg got bent funny. All right, well, second and goal for the Chiefs. Mahomes back to throw. He's looking, nothing, rolling, looking, just throws the ball away. All right, hey, third down. Can you get a stop? Can you get a stop on third down? Good coverage there. Really good coverage on Kelce, too. They kind of had him bracketed in there. Awuzie steps out. Yeah, nothing doing. All right, third and goal from the 4. This would be a massive stop. Mahomes empty right now. Hollywood in motion. Clear out. Mahomes is going to throw it away. Hey, fourth down stop or third down stop. That's a huge play. It's an awesome stop. There was nothing doing in that end zone for the Chiefs on that second and third down play. All right, so Harrison Butker stepping up to the plate here. Little chip shot. And it is good. All right, hey, Ravens still have the lead. Still have the lead. Although, look, you can't keep giving up these long drives. The Chiefs will take advantage eventually. So the Ravens have to score a touchdown here. You have to go up 14-6, especially with the Chiefs getting the ball back at the start of the second half. Oh, and I see Ronnie's questionable to return with the ankle. Apparently, he didn't look right all game or all warm-ups. So that's something that we're definitely going to have to monitor. I'm not sure he comes back in the game. So that is not. It's not good if he's not able to go. It'd be what? Note boom, I think, at the tackle spot. So, man. Just you can't make bad decisions. Can't make bad decisions. Although, if you told me Lamar would have an interception and Chiefs would get down to the 4-yard line of the Ravens and they'd be up 7-6, I'd honestly probably take that. So, I would probably honestly take that. Yep, still no sacks. Yep, Maximilian, no sacks. And yeah, I do, J-Cab, I hope that they run it a little bit more too. That's a part of their game that admittedly is working right now. They're averaging 6 yards a carry with Henry, 3 for 20, Lamar, 2 for 12, Justice even with the 1 for 4. I mean, I think the short and intermediate game is going to be where the Ravens win or lose this game on offense. And I think, you can work again, like the play action. If you get this run game going, continue to get it going, those linebackers are automatically going to take a step up when they see that play fake. And then you can get guys like Mark Andrews behind those defenders, maybe likely can get a play like that. So there are a lot of opportunities for sure for the Ravens to make an impact here in that regard. So I'm really hoping that they can start to work in that ground game a little more. A little more. Man. That defense, that Ravens defense though, they did get the stops. They're holding them to field goals, which is the absolute best way to do it. Now, actually, for the Chiefs on the ground, the Chiefs are only averaging 2 yards a carry. And that's without Matabike, Jones, Washington, Van Noy. Like, Chiefs' run game might just be bad. Like, just really, really bad. That honestly seems like what it is. So, Ravens. Always making things interesting. We're going to have a lot to talk about on the instant reaction, I'm sure. This game is just getting started. It is just getting started. Instant reactions are fun, though. I've enjoyed these. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in for these and having fun here with us. All right, returnable. Justice Hill. Oh, he just got tripped. And there's a penalty. Is that going to be holding? He might have been able to break that one if. Yeah, they're backing up. The offense is backing up, it looks like. Yep. And Noteboom is in the game for Stanley. Noteboom is in the game for Stanley. That's a huge loss. Tez Walker with the holding. Man, 3 negatives in a span of about 5 seconds on there. That was a brutal sequence. Absolutely brutal sequence. Sheesh. All right, well, 1st and 10 with Joe Noteboom is the left tackle for the Ravens from their own 15-yard line. Maybe they can orchestrate a long drive of their own like Detroit did in week 3. A little change up at the line. Lamar hands off to Henry. Yeah, he's going to pick up a 1st down. All right. Good start to the drive. Henry's helmet comes off. But a good start to this drive for the Ravens. Let's see how Noteboom did. Yeah, Noteboom takes up 2 guys. Jaire gets a guy. Hey, good blocking on that left side there. Good blocking on that left side. Hat on a hat. And some Noteboom a hat on 2 hats, which is really good. So, nice 1st down play there for the Ravens. It'll bring up 1st down again for the Ravens. Lamar flanked in the backfield with Justice Hill behind him. Play clock down to 3, 2, 1, 0. And that's going to be a delay game. Can't have that. Ugh. Delay of game. Those are just mistakes you cannot have. Now it's 1st and 15. Now you're in a much rougher situation. You can't have that. Ravens already 4 penalties in this game. That's more than they had all of last week against Detroit in 3 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Chiefs are not afraid to send pressure here. It looks like they're not doing it on this play. Lamar back to pass, little screen play out to Derrick Henry, who's going to get tackled. Nice, got a lot of that yardage back. Had blockers in front. Could have gotten more, but you'll take that. Going to be what, 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. They're demonstrating how to hold the ball here. Oh, man. Well, 2nd and 5 for the Ravens, so plus play on that one on the screen. Chiefs showing some pressure. And is that going to be another delay of game? What is happening? This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. It's inexcusable. Absolutely inexcusable. 2nd and 10 now. Here we go. Pressure up the middle. Lamar's going to have to throw this one away. Throw it away. All right. There he goes. Throw it away. Are they going to call this grounding? He was out of the tackle box, wasn't he? The forward pass. He was out of the tackle box. Shouldn't. Are they going to call grounding on it? Oh. Oh my. Let's see. I mean, there was no one in the area. That is correct. I thought he was out of the tackle. All right. Maybe I just don't know the rules. Oh, needs to go past line of scrimmage. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. That's what it is. Well, 3rd and 26. Screenplay to Justice Hill, who jukes out Chris Jones. Going to cut it upfield a little bit, get a lot of the yardage back, but of course that's going nowhere, and the Ravens are going to have to punt. Just the Ravens have 6 penalties less than halfway through the second quarter against the Chiefs. In week 4, they had 3 penalties in their entire game against the Lions in week 3. Jordan Stout with the punt. Going to be returnable for the Chiefs here. Okay, they got him down a little bit. Tez Walker, all these helmets are flying off. Going to get it right around the 45. Penalties, man. Sloppy football. You cannot play sloppy football against the Chiefs. All right, I think Jake is at the game. So Jake, thanks for tuning in, man. He said, for those curious, it's loud here, but not as loud as it's been. Definitely shouldn't have 2 delay games. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I truly don't know whether Lamar's seeing stuff late and trying to check out of plays. I mean, he's coming up to the line making adjustments, but somehow they're winning this game. Somehow they are up 7-6 in this game right now. I don't know how it's possible, but I guess somehow they're doing it. But again, the big thing here, and I'm going to keep hammering this point home, is the Chiefs are going to get the ball back to start the second half. Oh. Look, it's on it. Like, I think Harbaugh should have called timeout on at least one of those. You got to be more aware of the play clock there. That's what they just killed the drive. Lamar obviously has to be better in those spots as well. Just really, really unfortunate. And yeah, I see Wadislav saying here, the one thing the Ravens should never be badly organized. You're right. Not at least this procedurally. And I mean, look, they've been a lot better. I'll read out the stats I put out this morning about the penalties for the Ravens. So the Ravens last year in their first 3 games, so through week 3, they had 31 penalties for 278 yards. That's 9 yards per penalty. In 2025, that number has dropped to 16 penalties for 89 yards, 5.6 yards per penalty. So they've essentially, through the first 3 weeks, cut their penalties in half and almost cut their yards per penalty in half. This first 3 weeks, it hasn't been like them to get all these penalties, and it's all just popping up right now, which is crazy. So, all right. Defense, I guess the defense has to step up now. Not words I would like to be saying, but I certainly am saying them. Someone's getting slimed over there. This is a huge drive. Because ideally what happens here is the Chiefs have like a 2-minute drive to get it down to like 5 minutes. Ravens get the ball back and there's like no points there. All right, here's an end around to Worthy. Oh, there's room. Oh no. Are you kidding? I can't with this defense. I can't with this defense. You just look at the body language. They're just dejected. Roquan gets washed out early. Marlon gets washed out. The blocking on the edge. It's like, what, a 30, 20-yard game? I don't know how long that was. It was a lot of yards. Oh, man. You have no confidence. And again, like they've held the Chiefs to just 6 points, but this is not the way. Handoff here on the ground. Smith picks up a gain of 3 or 4. Is Trey Smith in the game? That play did not look good. Let me look to see if he's in there. I can't tell. He is in there. All right, Mahomes on the rollout. He's going to throw it to Kelce, who's going to pick up a first down to the 5. All right, well, another 5-yard stand needs to happen for the Ravens because this is just not good at all. This is not good at all. Just rolls out all the room in the world. And the Ravens are getting taken to school here on defense, and somehow the Chiefs only scored 6 points out of it. Sometimes just stepping up when it matters, and that's what they need. I guess it'll be from the 6, right? Yeah. So first and goal. It's a lot harder. Like the field is shrunk here for the offense, so it actually is kind of hard to score when you get down to this territory sometimes. Kareem Hunt. Yeah, going to pick up a couple there. Going to be second and goal from the 4. Again, like it's a lot harder for offenses sometimes to score in these situations. John Jenkins has been really good for the Ravens this year. Another great play from him. All right. Marquise Brown in motion. Mahomes back to throw. Fires end zone touchdown Juju. Oh, man. All of my social media right now, by the way, just to let you know where everybody is, and I'm sure it's going to be in the, yep, I see it in the chat. We're spoiled, is everything that is being said right now. They're getting cooked. Butker with the extra point, 13-7 Chiefs. The Ravens need to score here because, again, the Chiefs get the ball back to start the second half. You do not want to go down 2 possessions to the Chiefs team. You just don't. So, was that Roquan and Marlon on that coverage? All my social media is yep. Anyone else feeling spoiled? Oh man. But I mean, they're just not a good unit. They're just not a good unit. It's just, and again, there's no pressure on Mahomes. They might go another game without a sack. I hope not, but And again, this is with the Chiefs running game just being awful. Like the run defense has actually been outside of the end around. Like it's been good. I mean, Kareem Hunt's averaging 2 yards a carry. Checo's averaging 2.5 yards a carry. Mahomes 1.7. Like the run defense it's just they're getting torched in the play action game, the rollouts, like all of that is they're just getting absolutely torched. You know what, Randall? That's right. At least we can suffer together here on this watch along. Hopefully we don't have to suffer. Hopefully the Ravens can pull this game out. But man, it is rough watching. I mean, there's just no confidence. Like if the Ravens don't score again here and they go like 3 and out and gives the Chiefs the ball back with 2 minutes, like a 2-minute drill, they're cooked. Just not good at all. Not good at all. Well, hit the like and subscribe button here. Locked On Ravens. We're going to be talking about this game, whether or not they win or lose. Either way, we're going to be diving into it. We'll talk about everything that happened on the instant reaction show after this. So be sure you stay tuned. That'll be about like 20, 30 minutes after the watch along ends. We're also going to have the Locked On Ravens squad show. Myself, Sam Njoku, and Kadri Ismail. That we have it here live on Wednesdays at 7:30 and also after games. So we'll have that after the instant reaction. We got the regular Locked On Ravens show. A lot of Locked On Ravens every single day. Ravens covers and content every single day here too. So Ravens need to get this one back. Here comes a kickoff from Butker. All right, here's the return. Justice Hill taking it. Cuts it to the outside. Nice cut. All right, he'll pick up a few extra yards that way. Get it out to 30, 35-yard line, it looks like. Need a big drive here. Start with the run. The run game's been working for them. The run game has been working for them. 4 carries for 31 yards for D. Hen right now. That is what you need to do. That is what you need to do. Start it off with the run game and work the pass in off of that. Chiefs are showing pressure here. All right, they're not going to send it. Quick out pass to Justice Hill. He's going to be tackled for no, they'll say incomplete. So they save about 3 yards on that incompletion, but it will be 2nd and 10, and the clock is stopped. You cannot give the Chiefs the ball back with time. You cannot do it. 2nd and long here. And Ravens just 32 yards of offense this quarter. Lamar, okay. Tipped at the line. Was that Chris Jones? Maybe it was a minute here. I couldn't see who it was who tipped the ball. Going to be 3rd and 10. Clock is stopped again. This is disaster. If they don't get this play right here, this is disaster. And they're reporting on Stanley Noteboom is still in the game. They need this 3rd down. This is the biggest play of the game right now. This is the biggest play of the game. I'm not even exaggerating. All right. Chiefs rush 4. Lamar, he's going to try to run for this. Oh, he's not going to get there. Oh, man. This could be the aggressive play of the century if they went for it right here, and they might. They honestly might. I think it's 4th and a long one. They could just run this thing down, try to get them off sides and go here. Because if they don't get this, the game might be over. But if they punt the ball back, the game also might be over. So, I mean, we'll see. 10 seconds on a play clock. Again, they might just try to run it down, get the Chiefs to jump, but they might try to work a pass over to that bunch in the left. All right, they're gonna go. Lamar just throws the ball. Oh, that's going nowhere. Oh my. Oh. I can't. Where was that play even from? From their own 41. Wow. So the Chiefs now are going to have a short field to work with against the defense that, by the way, can't stop anything. So that's really fun. And they have an opportunity to double dip now. I've had at least we can suffer together up for. I didn't even realize I had that comment up from Randall. Wow. Well, it's fitting at least, I guess, that comment was up for that entire drive. Yeah. Now they have an opportunity because they get the ball back at the start of the second half. So worst case scenario is the Ravens get the ball back at the start of the third quarter after the Chiefs get it, and they are down 27-7. Best case scenario is they get stops here and score before the half, and then they get the ball back, and then they're still down 13-7. Yeah, and yeah, they could go for 2 as well and make it 28 for sure. They could. Oh man. And I agree, James, this is a really good point, and this is something I talk about too, so really glad you're on the same page with me. Best way to counter the blitz or quarterback pressures with the screen, get Mitchell in the game, run some screens, and just give Lamar check down options too. Like, I know the Chiefs are covering some of these, but like, just give Lamar an outlet on some of those plays. Like, the pressure just comes right up the middle. And, you know, he needs to have an outlet on some of these. And now Marlon's questionable return. Just a really bad game for the Ravens. Do I have any bookmark tweets that will describe what's going on right now? I tried to put a Broussard thing out there. All right. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ravens 41-yard line. Mahomes back to throw. He's going to air this thing out deep to Worthy and incomplete. Worthy had a step. Mahomes has been missing on some of those plays. Trying to air it out on 1st down there. Again, maybe the Ravens can get the ball back with some time. It's a bad throw. Yeah, Worthy's kind of running out of bounds. Awuzie in coverage there. So the Chiefs will probably want to pick up something short here and then go for it on 3rd. I assume. Ravens bring some pressure. Mahomes floating it up for Kelce. Oh my. Are you kidding? And Kelce wanted to score there. Are you joking? He floated it up. He floated it. Kyle got there, but Mahomes just floats it over Roquan's head. And Roquan's just flailing down. So now what? The Ravens took a timeout? Or was it Kansas City? And now Roquan is hurt. Okay, that's great. Disaster after disaster after disaster after disaster. Have I said that yet? just unreal. So what? Oh, it was an injury timeout. Okay, I see. Because Roquan. I didn't know what happened. This is bad. This is really, really bad. All right, Chiefs from the Ravens, 25, new set of downs. Smith in motion. Little screenplay out to Smith, who's going to pick up a couple of yards. Good play by Trenton to limit him to just a gain of a couple. Going to be the 2-minute warning here. This is really bad. This is really bad. And you lose Humphrey, Stanley, and Roquan potentially here alongside all the other injuries that you have. 1 and 3 staring you in the face right now. You have time to write that story, but Chiefs score a touchdown here. It's not going to be looking good. And I don't even know what the response would be if they do lose this game. Like I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's look at Roquan's contract actually for a quick little exercise. So I know they did the restructure thing, right? So his out is in 2026. They can save about $7 million by releasing him next year. They can save $20 million by releasing him in 2027. And then he's a free agent in 2028. So they're going to have to make some decisions here. They're going to have to make some decisions here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Ravens team missing Travis Jones, Patrick Ricard, Kyle Van Noy, and Jaire Alexander has now also potentially lost Ronnie Stanley, Marlon Humphrey, and Roquan Smith before the end of the first half. Brutal. Oh, sorry. But meant to put Nnamdi Madubuike in here. And Broderick Washington. Got to remember all the guys. Got to shout everybody out. All right. Second and 6 for the Chiefs. 2-minute warning. Ravens will call a timeout here if it gets a third down, I'm sure. Pressure up the middle. Mahomes going to float this thing up again. That's going nowhere. All right. 3rd and 6. I like the pressure there. Again, they have to start being aggressive because they're not getting pressure with 4. Like, that's what they have to do in these moments and situations. Like, there's no question about it. Like, yes, Mahomes can pick that blitz apart, but you're not getting pressure anywhere else, how else. So you're going to have to make a play here using the blitz. And that's fine, but you have to keep doing it because you can't let Mahomes sit back there and just keep picking you apart. Ravens showing a lot of pressure at the line. 3rd and 6. They're sending all of it. Mahomes, the pressure didn't get there. Throws it to Kareem Hunt, who just leaks out, and that's going to be a first down. Absolutely awful. Blitz didn't get there. Mahomes used the field to his advantage. Again, that's the worry, right? Like, I like setting the pressure, but the pressure has to get there, and Mahomes just rolled out, waited patiently for Kareem, and then Kareem just cuts across. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Chiefs at the 7 for the Ravens. That's not good. The Ravens are going to start calling timeout, so they have the opportunity to maybe get the ball back here and get some points for the half if the Chiefs do score. Well, here we go. Marlon's just sitting on or standing on the sideline. Not sure. He has his helmet on, so not really sure what the plan is there. First and goal from the 8 for the Chiefs here. Little quick rollout. No one's covering Pacheco. No one is covering Pacheco. What is going on? It's another touchdown with no one covering Pacheco. Unreal. And here is Harrison Butker. He squeaks that in. 20-7. Ravens will have an opportunity to score. This is not good at all. This is not good at all. Well, hey, hit the like and subscribe button. Locked on Ravens. Yay. Look, we give you a day of the Ravens coverage, even if the team is really bad like they are right now, right? Win, lose, ties. We hate ties here, but ties too. We bring a day of the Ravens coverage. So, look, if they lose this game and it's looking that way, we're going to have a lot to talk about. So, let me see if I can find another bookmark to describe my feelings here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Ready? We got to get the Drewski. This is brutal. This is really, really brutal. Nick was right. The Baltimore breakdancers. And yeah, so about Harbaugh, Zeus, I don't think they fire him during the season. I just don't, whether it's the right decision or not to do that. I think it would be after the year. I just don't think they're going to it during the year. Which, again, I know a lot of people think he should be. Like, I get it. So, yeah, this, you know what? This is a pretty good way to put it, primetime. Look like a JV team trying to play the varsity squad. It's just embarrassing. Like, it's just embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. I need to probably try to get a couple of these out on Instagram during the, I'm trying to be better about getting posts up on Instagram during the game. I try to, but I have so many other things that I'm trying to do that it can be hard. So let me try to do that right quick. This is just horrible. Not a fun way to spend part of your Sunday if the Ravens are playing like this. I'll tell you that much. This ball is going to be a touchback. So they'll get the ball, 35-yard line? That's a start. Again, they can put together a quick 2-minute drill, score some points. That would be something. I would really appreciate that. Would really appreciate that. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 here. The worst case scenario here is if you give the ball back to the Chiefs after not scoring. Let's not do that. All right, Lamar back to throw. Pressure. Oh, he evades the sack. He's going to try to look for something down the field. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he will get out of bounds after a short gain. Would have been a sack there, so shout out to Lamar for actually getting out of that, but not going to really do a ton there, and he's out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock, which could be, depending on how the rest of this drive goes, good or bad thing. And Derrick Henry not being on the field, I get Justice is kind of like your pass catching back. I don't agree with them limiting snaps here for Henry. I think you can use him as a pass catcher, like they have. So I don't really agree with that decision. All right, 2nd and 7. Tylan Wallace out in motion. Play clock down to 6. Chiefs rush 4. Bolton, he's going to throw it out to Justice Hill, who's going to maybe be a yard short of the first down. Maybe he got it. I'm not sure. Got pushed out by McDuffie. So yeah, essentially, Nick Bolton, they kind of used Nick Bolton as the spy again, and then he kind of cuts up the middle. That's what Detroit did really effectively. Yeah, so it's going to be just 3rd and 1 here. This low-key, again, is probably 4th down territory. Lamar going to run again. Oh, he lost the ball. Or there's a flag. Is it on the Chiefs? Oh, my. Are you joking? The Chiefs are going to score 50 points. They could triple dip right here. I cannot believe. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Xavier Worthy makes Keon Martin miss, makes a move, goes down. This is horrific. This is absolutely horrific. This is one of the worst games Ravens have played in a long time. 1st and 10, Mahomes just kind of throws that thing away a little bit. Awuzie also looks like he's playing hurt. I can't believe this. All right, 3rd and 2. Gonna run this ball up the middle. Hunt's gonna pick up that 1st down. Are you kidding? New set of downs. Again, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's been a really bad Lamar game, really bad defensive game, really bad coached game. Just everything. Just everything is embarrassing right now. And the team will be the first to tell you that, by the way. It's not just me being a hater. The team will be the first to tell you that. I can't. They score a touchdown here. This is pretty cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Mahomes back to throw. Oh, Tavius Robinson got a sack. The Ravens got a sack. Wow. Is this real life? Is this actually real life right now? If he had just gotten his hand a little further, he would have. On Josh Simmons, too. He's looked good for them as a rookie. So this will back the Chiefs up in a 2nd and 16. Chiefs might want to think about just picking up yards and getting a field goal on this drive. Now, hopefully the Ravens defense does not make me eat my words there, but. Oh, man. All right, 2nd and 16. Chiefs will definitely try to pick up some yards here, I'm sure. Just a chunk play to get it to 3rd and manageable, I'd have to imagine. Mahomes running out. He's going to throw it to Marquise Brown, who ducks out of bounds, picks up some yards. You hold him to a field goal, and you're still technically only down by 2 possessions. But Chiefs also get the ball back, so we know that if they score again, that is not looking good. It's going to be 3rd and 11 for Kansas City here. Kelce just staring at Mahomes in the backfield. I don't know what's going on there. All right, 3rd and 11. Huge play here. If they can sack Mahomes, knock him out of any sort of field goal range. They're bringing pressure. Mahomes going to roll out, just going to throw the ball away. That's huge. That's a huge play. 4th and 11. We'll see what the Chiefs decide to do here. They try to go for the long. It'd be a really long kick. Mike Green drop back into coverage. They're going to attempt a field goal here. 56 yards for Butker. They get the ball back in a really good spot if he misses this. All right, snap, hold, kick. Nope. He missed it. Huge stand from the Ravens defense. Wow. Wow. Can the Ravens do something? Can the Ravens do something with it? Ravens will have time to get into Loop's field goal range here. Lamar's going to run. He's going to pick up a lot of yards here. Oh, nice. All right. Again, just weird time management from these teams like Detroit last week and obviously the Chiefs this week. Just weird time management given the Ravens opportunities. Lamar took a big hit there, too. All right, 17 seconds. Davies Robinson might have just saved the Ravens. Chiefs bring some pressure. Quick out to Andrews. They should get points before the half here. That's somehow, some way. No idea how. All right, 13 seconds. The Ravens will have one timeout. They can work the middle of the field here if they want to. Lamar going to go for a chunk play. That was a dangerous throw, man. Kind of just hugging each other right there. Yeah, D-Hop just trying to knock the ball down. Heads up play. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Ravens can still work the middle of the field, get a couple of yards more if they want to. They still have the timeout. They're going to go to the sideline. Andrew's going to get the catch. All right, so now you can run the clock down and hopefully make this kick. Makes it a little easier. Wow, I'm pretty shocked they're probably going to get points out of this. $43-yarder for Loop here. Big kick for the rookie. Snap, hold, kick. It is pure. Wow. Being down 20-10 is best case scenario right now for this Ravens team. Absolutely abysmal half plate, and they're still only down by 10, which is crazy. It's a miracle. It legitimately is a miracle that they are only down by 10 points. Definitely missed opportunities there for the Chiefs. Well, hit the like and subscribe button here. We are going to go live after the game again, do an instant reaction show to however this one concludes. I don't know how it's going to end. Not looking good right now, but we're going to go live after the game, about 15, 20, 30 minutes after we're done with the watch along. We're going to obviously have the squad show after that. So hit that like and subscribe button here. We also have the regular Locked on Ravens show, which is 5 days per week. Every single weekday. We got bonus episodes on the weekend, the whole 9 yards. And we'll do this at halftime. We always do. Drop where you're tuning in from. I love to see where everybody's tuning in from. The community that we have on Locked on Ravens is incredible. It continues to grow each and every single day. And so drop where you are tuning in from and watching this abomination of a game. Where are you watching this terrible, horrible game from so far that somehow the Ravens are only down by 10 points? I have no clue how they made that happen, but somehow they made it happen. I also want to make sure that for the Ravens, that halftime speech, whoever gives it, they need to be able to go out there and dominate this second half. They need to. Let's see here. We got California, Atlanta, Salisbury, Canton, Ohio. We got Baltimore. Let's see. We got Hades. We got Spoiledville. Yeah, let's go. NYS there. We got California. We got Arkansas. Sam Pittman list. That's right. We got Detroit, Michigan. We got Columbia. We got Australia, Houston, Texas. Where else do we got? Where else? I don't see any other locations, but man, I appreciate, again, it's not even USA wide. It is worldwide here to Locked on Ravens community. So, all right, let's drop What are takeaways so far from this first half? My takeaways is the Ravens defense is in a lot of trouble. The Ravens got lucky on a lot of those plays. I thought they had a couple of nice stands down in the 5-yard line and in the red zone to prevent more points from being added onto the board. But like it's just a sloppy game. Like the Ravens are playing really sloppy. It feels like they're in their own heads again. And it just feels like if they don't have all the momentum, they have none of it. There is like no in between for the Ravens ever. Like that's what it feels like. It's like they either just dominate teams or, I mean, the games that they lose aren't really like, they don't get blown out or anything, but like you just feel like it's not a good game. Like you can tell there. And so I also see we got Spain, Denmark. Yeah, Jake from Arrowhead, man. Shout out to you. Little boots on the ground action from you, Jake. So appreciate you popping in. A couple of Dallas, Texas. We got Syracuse, Newfoundland. We got Huntsville. Man, a lot of really cool places. And I see Alyssa saying, Kevin, make the Ravens win, please. I wish I could just like teleport in there, say, Ravens, you're going to win this game, and then they go out and do it. Unfortunately, I don't have those powers. I wish I did. It'd make things a lot easier, wouldn't it? So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that in my repertoire. Maybe I'll get in the lab and work on that, right? Maybe my telekinesis powers, I need to work on that in the gym a little bit. So we'll see. And yeah, you know what, Wadislav, where is the where's your comment? Hey, if we can get a stop on the first drive after the half, they absolutely need to. That they need to be able to go out there and get a stop on the first play or first drive of the half. They have to. If the Chiefs go up 23-10, again, it's only 13 points, which again, they should be losing this game like 35-7. I have no idea how they're only down by 10, that's the door being open, right? The door is still open for them to make a comeback, but they haven't played well. Like there's nothing that they have shown in that first half that makes you feel like, yeah, they're going to win. Like, yeah, they're showing so much. There's none of that. Like there's none of that. So yeah, just really, really brutal all the way around. Let me try to get my other post out on IG. We're trying to build up the Instagram. Obviously, Twitter is where I have the most following, and I, thank you to everybody who follows me over there and on Instagram and TikTok as well. We're trying to build that up too. So thank you for everybody who is following me on social media. You can follow me on social media at CashTracker34. You can tell on that. So on that, runs into Linderbaum, just loses. Just sloppy mistakes all the way around. Jeez. Sheesh. Did I say sheesh? Going over some first half stats from this game so far. Ravens again, 6 penalties for 56 yards compared to just 1 for 15 from the Chiefs. Chiefs have converted on 2 of their 3 red zone opportunities. And that's the thing, right? They're getting red zone opportunities. Like, that's the big thing here, right? Like, they are just getting the opportunities. And all you can do is capitalize on those. The Ravens have not done that so far. And it's costing them. Now, the good news is they have a half. Bad news is they only have a half. So it kind of goes in both directions there. All right, let me post this on Instagram. Ravens defense, just a bunch of Drewskis. All right. I need to get my hashtag. See, Instagram, I'm trying to figure out Instagram, like whether it's hashtags or, just like how the organic engagement comes along. Like Twitter, that's something I've had for a while here, but trying to, because again, like not everybody's on Twitter, not everybody's on Instagram, not everybody's on TikTok. Facebook is what I'm actually trying to explore a little bit more too, just to talk about anything other than this game because of how bad it's been. That's what I'm trying to expand on too. But right now, we just need to wait and see. Right now. So Lamar on the day right now is 12 of 18 for 108 yards with the 2 turnovers. Zay had the 2 for 38, but really hasn't shown up a bunch. Mark is being a safety blanket. Like, this is the Mark we know, that connection. I don't even know how many plays Isaiah has played in this game, if we're being honest. And this is what we were talking about. If you were listening to Locked On Ravens, over the course of this week, last couple of weeks, and even, when Likely got injured, I was saying that, I didn't think Likely when in his first game back was going to be that big of a factor. It's easing him back in, getting him some plays, maybe a couple big plays for likely in the second half, hopefully, but it's almost like they're not playing with him in a sense. So you're already down guys like Matabike, Washington, Jones, Van Noy, Alexander, Ricard, and you lose Stanley, Roquan, and Marlon in the first half. It's not good. It's not good. So, see, Lucas saying, Kev, keep your phone near you. The Ravens might call it. Hey, Lucas, if the Ravens call me to play defense, I'm ready. I'm ready. And Luke, yeah, I want to see him get Likely the ball. If I play defense, look, I'm on the shorter side. For those that don't know, I'm not a very tall individual. Slot corner, he's taking over for Marlon, I guess. I wouldn't be any help on the D-line. I wouldn't be any help on the D-line. I see a stat here from DB. Lamar 0-8 trailing points at half. Interesting. Look, I mean, this is a team with Super Bowl aspirations, or at least they had Super Bowl aspirations coming into the season. And we're only a month into the year. So technically, if they still fall to 1-3, there's a lot of time to make things happen. I don't think the season is over, but you're not showing a lot of winning tendencies. That's the more concerning part, right? 1-3 is a really bad place to be if you lose this game, right? 100%. But it's the tendencies that they're showing against teams that they're going to be playing. Like, these are the teams, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Lions. Those are the teams you're going to be playing in January and February. And you're just kind of showing that one little sense of adversity and things kind of hit the fan there. So just really, really tough all the way around so far. This next half is the most important half of the Ravens season. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just really, really bad. Really, 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 really bad. And look, the coaches too, man. Like, the coaches have not been up to snuff here. Q has said, he said it on the show we had him on Friday. We said it on Friday. Being a coach is being able to understand your players and put them in the best positions. Yes, the coaches aren't going out there and tackling guys or throwing the ball or kicking extra points, but coaching is a huge factor here. And whether it's, again, pressure not getting home, but the blitz not being called in the right spot, or guys dropping back into coverage, or Derrick Henry not being on the field, or John Harbaugh not calling timeouts, like, that stuff all has impact on the game. So, all right, D, I see, where's the question? I can't find the comment, but essentially it was, what's going on with the team? Something has to give. I can't find the comment. I apologize. But what, in my opinion, they're just in their heads. Like, they're honestly in their heads, and that mentality, and especially like with Hamilton's spoiled comments, and like, I wonder, like, how is that the mentality of the team? Like, does the team just say, oh, we're only a couple games into the season. Like, yeah, we're going to turn it around. Like, it doesn't matter. If that's the mentality, it's over. Their season is done. Like, you can't win games like that. And it's something would have to give. I don't know if that would be, or I don't know if guys get cut. I don't know if DeCosta makes a trade, but if they go to 1-3, again, I'll remind people of what happened in 2019. If you remember what happened in 2019, it was Eric DeCosta's first year as the Ravens general manager. The Ravens started off 2-0, and then they went 2-2. They lost their next two games, where they gave up, I think, 500 total yards in each of those games. It was to Cleveland and to Kansas City, funny enough. After that game, the Ravens made a lot of moves. The next week they brought in LJ Fort and Josh Bynes. They cut Tim Williams, who was still a young, promising player. Didn't end up doing anything, but still, like, that, he was a third-round pick, I think, just a year prior, maybe 2 years prior. And the Ravens said, nope, you're done. A couple weeks later, the Ravens traded for Marcus Peters. And those moves helped turn their season around. You might see something similar if the Ravens dropped to 1-3. And that was when they were 2-2. So, I don't know. But we're going to talk about it all. So, instant reaction show, squad show, Monday show. We're gonna break it all down. So hit the like and subscribe button here in video form, follow along in audio form. Got to get the shameless plugs in, even when the Ravens are playing pretty shameless football themselves, unfortunately. So, Man. Start of the third quarter. Gotta get the stretches in. Gotta prepare yourself for another half of Ravens football, whatever that entails. I don't really know what that entails. Ravens are kicking the ball. That was that felt like a short halftime. Maybe that was just me. It felt like a short halftime. This is a returnable kick. Really good kick by Loop. Smith is going to cut it upfield. He's going to get to about the 35. That was a good. It was in the corner. And Smith had, like, it was a better return. But, oh, they're showing John Harbaugh with Tracy Wolfson. I wonder what the halftime message was. He's all right. He's chipper and smiling, so we'll see. No Marlon, no Roquan out there right now for the Ravens. End around to Xavier Worthy. Jabo out there playing some snaps. Awuzie's really hurt. Awuzie's been hurt. He's down on the ground now. Awuzie has played hurt this game, and they don't have Ruben Lowry. Ruben Lowry's inactive. So I don't know who else they put out there. They're essentially down to two healthy corners. No, 3 with Tampa. So Awuzie, you can tell he's not 100% right now. 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Hand off to Pacheco. They swarm him. He's going to keep churning ahead. He's going to be just yard short. So going to be 3rd down. I think the Ravens got lucky with the spot there, but you know what? I'll take it. Ravens are getting a little push on their D-line. I mean, the run game, again, has not been the issue. Run defense has not been the issue. That should be a first. I think the spot was bad there. It's going to be 3rd and 1. You take it if you're a Ravens fan. Are the Chiefs going to challenge the spot here? I think they're going to. Yeah, they're going to challenge the spot. I think it's a first down. I think it was a bad spot. They marked him like a full yard short. Now, what they could also do here is they could say the challenge is successful, so they get their challenge back, but they don't rule it a first down, which would be interesting. But I do think it was a bad spot. Yeah, because I mean, he doesn't advance much further up the field, and he's pretty much at that line. So that's going to be a first. I know we got our friend back with the bots. This is every drive is the most important drive of the game when you're down by 10 against the Chiefs. Like, it just is what it is. So, I need to get it rolling here. I do not know what this team needs to do to get it right. But a couple of them, look, the Ravens are a momentum team. They can get a couple big momentum plays. Maybe that sparks them. But again, after what you watched in that first half, you're probably not feeling confident. I know I'm certainly wavering in that department. So, man, when you sit in the same place for so long, I guess I got up because I got mad at one of the interception, but gotta loosen the back up, man. Gotta not get stiff here. Do some stretching, some. Whew. Yeah, put me in, coach. I'm ready. I'm ready to help this defense out. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. I would assume. Look, I don't know what happened yet, but I would assume this is a first down for the Chiefs, and then kind of go from there. Yeah. Long commercial break. I guess they're taking a long time to look at this. Come on. I just want to know what happened. Is that too much to ask for? Man. So let's see. When does Pacheco's knee touch? I think it's a first down. The ball's right over the 40. Or what is that, 45? So they're short on the line to gain, but the call was overturned. So that's what I said. That's why you listen to this stream. Oh, no, they did. What? Okay. They were showing on the screen as a 3rd and 1. All right. So it was a first down. All right. Well, 1st and 10, Pacheco gets the handoff again. Oh, no. See, this is what you don't want. This is what happened in the second half of the Lions game. Is the Lions, excuse me, started to find holes and soft spots in that Ravens run defense. You cannot let that happen again. Kelce picks up Buchanan, springs Pacheco free there. Picks up a gain of 11 or 12 on that play. Another first down. Chiefs inside Ravens territory. Mahomes with the snap, back to throw, looking, wide open. Xavier Worthy, wide open down the field. He pointed it. That should be taunting too. Hey, I guess if Zay didn't get called for it, then Worthy's not getting called for it. So let's see what happened here. Oh, Wuzier just got. Hey, was that a little push off? Was that a little arm action right there? I don't know. The point should have been taunting, but Xavier Worthy set a career high. So, all right, this is Ravens' 15-yard line. Red zone defense has to hold up tight here. Here's Pacheco on the ground. He's going to move his way forward for about 3-4 yards there. Can't let him score a touchdown here. They'd still technically be down by 2 possessions if they scored a touchdown. Be 2-point conversion and then just a regular touchdown. Meaning 2 touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion. But all right. 2nd and 6. Smith comes back. Be next to Mahomes. Mahomes going to fire across the middle, wide open. Tyquan Thornton. This defense, man. This defense. They're not going to win a Super Bowl playing like this. Like, just straight up. Like, just straight up. The Chiefs walked down the field on the Ravens right there. They walked them down. Butker sneaks it through. It's 27-10 again. So now you need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and just a regular touchdown. No, it is 3 possessions. Wow. See, the Ravens are ruining me now. I can't even do math right. It's a 3-possession game. It's a 3-possession game against the Chiefs in the second half. It's just, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. All right. Everybody's saying playoffs. I get it. I understand. I get it. I know they won't make it to the playoffs playing like this either. I know. I didn't mean for it to be so controversial. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I'm sorry, network. It's why I'm doing this. All right, I was not good enough in school at math. You can tell right now my math. Don't even. No, it's a struggle. All right, it's a struggle. We tried. We did it live. We failed. We got to take the L there. It's out there now. I'm just not good at math. So the Ravens are interfering with my ability to do math. Man. All right, so Roquan Smith and Marlon Humphrey are both ruled out. They're down 27-10 early in the third quarter. This is just embarrassing. Teams are laughing at the Ravens right now. The NFL world is laughing at the Ravens right now. They just are. They're just laughing right now. It's absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I can't believe it. Maybe I can. Maybe I can believe it. Let's see if I have another. See if I have another bookmark for this. I always try to keep bookmarks and memes on deck. All right, Justice Hill with the return. Ball closes up fast. He's down to about the 30. Here, I'm gonna tweet the Derrick Henry. I'm gonna save it. Actually, I'm gonna save it. September 23rd. All right, little run there for Derrick Henry. Picks up a chunk, about 5 yards. Romadunze with the touchdown for the Bears. Ravens need to pick this thing up fast. It is looking bleak. It's a 3-possession game after my math got exposed. So they need 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions, and another score. That's what they need. Lamar's going to keep this ball. Blocker's on the edge. He'll get taken down after picking up the first down. So Ravens move the ball there. This is embarrassing. I keep coming back to the word embarrassing. 1st and 10. Their own 42. Little play action. Lamar. He's going to throw across his body. Rashod Bateman makes a huge play. Awesome play. Rashod and Lamar. Rashod's been clutch for them the past 2 weeks. Again, good protection up front, too. Lamar's is able to kind of survey through his options. Really nice throw. Ravens are in some business here. Daniel Falele on Chris Jones making something happen, too. Look at that. All right, Ravens and Chiefs territory here. 1st and 10. Ravens bring pressure, nothing doing. Zay Flowers with the catch. Hey, they're moving the ball a little bit. This should result in some points, hopefully. In the red zone at the Chiefs' 20-yard line, Henry gets the ball. He is taken down for about 5-yard gain. be 2nd and 5. Still time. Not a lot of it for him, but there's, I guess, technically still time. Going to be another handoff to Henry. He's going to get chopped down after a gain of 2 or 3. Make it 3rd and short. Look, the run game's been working. That's what we've been saying. That's what we've been saying. Going to be 3rd and a long 1. Play clock at 5. Lamar at the snap. Chiefs rush 4. Lamar going to step up. He's going to get taken down. Oh, all right. They're going to have to kick a field goal now. Karlaftis just snuck down from behind there. Well, you can make it a 2-possession game here. That's what you kind of have to do. He could have hit Zay. Maybe could have hit Zay right at the beginning. Like, right, boom. Yeah, he could have. I don't know why he didn't. Could have hit Zay right there. Sheesh. I think that was a missed opportunity for Lamar. All right, 32-yarder for Loop. Kick is up, and it is good. All right, so now it is a 2-possession game. Ravens are down by 2 touchdowns. And also, Derrick Henry was not on the field for that 3rd and 1, which I just don't understand. See, and I saved it, so now I can actually use the thing I was going to use, the video. So I can say me when the Ravens don't have Derrick Henry on the field on 3rd and short situations. In 3rd and short situations. It's just I don't understand. I do not understand. You're just taking your best playmakers off of the field. Yeah, Romo talked about it too. I saw that. Just unreal. Crazy. All right, well, hit the like and subscribe button here. Ravens win or lose. We're going to be talking about this after the game. So about 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes max after. We'll be live again here on this channel. We'll be reacting to what hopefully will be a win. I'll be honest, it's not looking like a win. So, that defense has to come back on the field, try to stop the Chiefs. So I don't have a lot of confidence, but we're going to talk about it either way. So be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. We're less than 100 subscribers away from 15,000, which is a huge goal. I've been doing this. This is my 6th year doing this, which is unreal. Doing it since 2019. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, here's the kickoff. Good kick from Luke. Oh, no. Okay. And there's a 50-yard return. Just that Ramijo who did that? Yep. Yeah. Hey, get 3 points. Hey, also give up 50 yards on the kick return. Why don't you? Well, the Chiefs will start at their own 49, right by midfield, with a defense that is missing a lot of guys. Essentially all of us out there for the Ravens defense right now. Going to be a short pass to Travis Kelce, who is going to roll forward for about a gain of 5 or 6. Oh, man. Yeah, you can see Stanley's out there with, he's looking on frustrated. Tyquan Thornton in motion. 2nd and 3. Mahomes pumps, looking, just finds Noah Gray on the dump off. Good tackle by Keon Martin. Noah Gray should just try to cut it upfield. Going to be 3rd down for the Chiefs here. 3rd and 2. What was that? Was that Trey Smith just pushed Noah Gray to the ground and then flopped on? What the heck was that? Yeah, Noah Gray's hurt. Oh, man. I hope he's okay. You can tell he got kind of caught up on that tackle by Keon Martin. He's not 100%. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs here. Going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt, who's going to just take it up the middle for 1st down. Oh. What are the Chiefs on 3rd down today? Chiefs are 4 for 9 on 3rd down right now. I mean, it's less than 50%, but it's also been really big spots they've picked. And obviously the 4th downs as well have been really bad. So, and man, every single cutaway is to an injured Raven. This is sad. It's sad how injured they are. So here's a 1st and 10, playing with a lot of rookies out there. Going up against the experience of the Chiefs. Here's Hunt again. We'll cut it up. He won't get a lot that time, just a gain of 2, it looks like. Chiefs are just trying to run this clock down, it feels like, to get this ball into a situation where, look, if I'm the Chiefs right now, I'm trying to run as much clock as possible, get as close to a manageable field goal for Butker, and make this make it a 3-possession game again with like a minute to go in the 3rd. That's what I would do. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but that's what I would do. They got Malaki as a deep safety. Ravens showing some pressure here. They're going to send it. Hummel up the middle. Mahomes is going to find Juju for a 1st down. Again, this is it. This is it right here. They're going to run this clock down. They're going to kick the ball, make it a 3-possession game again, and the Ravens will have to make a 3-possession comeback in the 4th quarter with this defense. Like, it's as clear as day what is happening right now. It is as clear as day. Again, like, yeah, you can say the Ravens are playing with a bunch of rookies out there defensively. Like, man, it's been tough because how can you play good defense? Like, the defense hasn't been good all year. So, like, that's not an excuse to me. Like, yeah, it makes things harder, but they haven't been good with all the guys out there in the first place. Another quick pass to Juju. Mike Green in coverage on that play. Juju wanted to score there. 1st down. This is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to be watching this game right now. This is unreal. They're getting walked down the field. I've also been, all right, hold on. 1st down. Here's Kareem Hunt. Cuts it up. Going to gain 2 or 3. I've been saving a meme on my phone for the last calendar year to use. And I don't care if they lose. I'm going to use it. I don't care if they lose. I'm going to use it. I've been waiting for 2 years for them to win a game at Arrowhead. I don't care if they lose. Changes do have to be made. Like, changes have to be made. Like, if they lose this game the way that they look like they're going to, here's Worthy gonna get tackled. Gonna be 3rd and 3. It's flag on the play though. Maybe this will help Baltimore. Legal formation. Ravens catch a break. It looks like. So a 5-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down. Give the Chiefs more opportunity to run the clock. Still make it 3-possession game, but you can't let them score. If they score a touchdown here, it is absolutely over. There's no shot you win. So you have to hold out hope here that they can at least just get a field goal and then make 3 quick drives. But hey, guess what? The defense has to come back out on the field. And so that to me is where my confidence is not at all. Not at all. All right, 2nd and 14. Here we go. Here we go. Kelce motions out wide. Mahomes back to throw. Looking. Nothing. Oh, he's going to scramble this one. What is he's? Oh, that's a penalty. He went past the line of scrimmage. Yeah, that should be 1,000% a penalty. Thank you. It doesn't matter, Patrick, if you go back behind the line. You went past it. Come on now. What's the illegal forward pass, I guess? What's the penalty? 5 yards? Oh, they lose the down too. All right. So it's a 10-yard penalty and they lose the down. So now if I'm the Chiefs, you've just got to try to get yards here. Butker kick just got a lot harder. Wow, really bonehead play from Mahomes right there. This is what I'm saying, right? Penalties, they kill drives. They do. So this will be what? From their own 20-yard line. So again, it's not like a super hard field goal, but it's not as easy as a 15-yarder. So Chiefs on 3rd and 19. I assume we'll just try to pick up a short chunk here. Yep, going to be a screen out to Juju. He will pick up some chunk yards. That'll make it easier for Butker. Is this literally not exactly what I said was going to happen? They were going to run the clock down to like a minute, kick a field goal, go up by 3 possessions, and if you're the Ravens, you have to orchestrate essentially 3 scoring drives in a quarter and a minute with that defense. That's exactly what I said was going to happen. Exactly what I said was going to happen. Oh, that kick almost got blocked, I felt like. But does not matter. Chiefs are back up by a lot of points. 17. Didn't want to embarrass myself with the math. Oh, we're doing record predictions? I see we're doing record predictions in here. All right. I'll bite. Put in the chat if you're live with us or if you're watching after the fact. What's your record prediction for the Ravens with everything that we've seen? I'm tweeting out something real quick. All right, let's see. Here we go. We got 5 and 12, 8 and 9, 7 and 10, 8 and 9, 6 and 11, 8 and 9, 9 and 8, 1 and 16, 7 and 10, 10 and 7, 9 and 8, 9 and 8, 12 and 5, 7 and 10, 7 and 7. Okay, so Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go. I'll go 10-7. I'll go 10-7. You've lost 3 games in 4 weeks, essentially. The game's not over yet, but I'm gonna say it probably is. So essentially, you've lost 3 games in the first 4 weeks. They're probably gonna have a disappointing game or 2, and that'll put them at 5. The division games are always weird. Maybe they'll lose one of those, and then we'll kind of see. So again, the schedule opens up. Like, it does open up. But if they keep playing like this, they're not good. They might win 3 games. Like, we can just call it like it is. So I'm assuming in my record prediction that they make a change of some sort. Because look, the team is broken. Like, it just is. They're broken. And they can keep saying all the stuff and, oh, we got to be better. I'm tired of hearing that. It's been not only just this season, it's been years of hearing that. So look, again, I appreciate everybody who is here watching this with me. I appreciate everybody who tunes in, especially after losses. Like, we're going to have the instant reaction show and the squad show after this. And I know it's really hard to, consume content of your favorite team when they lose. Talking about it, it's not fun, right? When they lose games like this or have performances like this, but all the support I get on this channel and this show means the world to me. So hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. We bring you 5 days a week of coverage regardless. And hey, if any changes are made, we'll be covering them here on Locked On Ravens. We'll go over some changes that should be made. So we will see. Fumble the kickoff. Oh boy, here we go. Rasheen Ali picks up the ball and he gets clocked. I'm just over it. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. And now Lamar's hurt. Apparently. This is so over. This is so over. They're just running short outs to Andrews. This is ridiculous. This is about as nightmare of a nightmare game as you could ever have. Like, genuinely. I mean, again, and I don't, maybe this, I see people in the chat talking about, is he actually hurt? Did he get benched? I don't know if this is the message that's being sent to the team right now. I don't think your message should be Lamar gets benched. I mean, I know he hasn't had a good game, but feels like, I mean, it's definitely, I mean, they're punting this game. They are not going to win it. It's over now. If Cooper Rush is in the game, you're down by 3 scores. This is it. You can chalk it up right now. Getting embarrassed on the field. Multiple star players go down, and Lamar Jackson gets injured. Tough times Oh, man. And homie, I see your comment. Hey, after this, we're going live again to do the instant reaction show. We are not done talking about this team for better or for worse. It's just sad. And again, like for Lamar, hamstring injury, if that's like a legit like strain, hamstring injuries are really tough, especially when Lamar uses his legs and his athleticism how he does. That's a really tough injury. That's a really tough injury. I need to hold on. We're in September. Excuse me, September 24th is when this was. Well, this is really bad. This is really bad. And now the Ravens fans are with the Chiefs fans. Here's Derrick Henry on third down, gets absolutely stuffed. I mean, this is what happens when Lamar's not in there. And again, Lamar wasn't playing great anyway, but yeah. And Bruno, if you're talking about Lamar in this game, no, they're not bringing him back in this game. I don't know the severity of the injury. What it is. I know people are questioning it. Here's Cooper on 4th and 2. This is just a sad excuse for a football team right now. Like and again, they'll be the first to tell you. Chiefs are going to score again here, go up 4 possessions. I mean, this is about as bad as the vibes have been for a Ravens team, maybe in the entire Lamar Jackson era. I'm not even kidding. Maybe even Joe Flacco era. It's been better than this. Here's Pacheco, going to cut it up, gain a couple of yards, and they can just run this thing down. And Ravens should be embarrassed. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Mahomes, Juju. He sailed that ball. Well, at least we can start prepping the post-game stuff now, I guess. Third and 5 for the Chiefs. Ravens showing pressure. They're sending all of it. Pacheco just leaks out. Oh, nice. Oh, no, his knee was down. His knee was down. Nate. Oh, now Nate's hurt too. In a pointless, get the starters out. Nate Wiggins is now hurt. Pointless to have him in. He got ran over by Pacheco. Valiant tackle, but he should not be in the game. Might have cost him Nate Wiggins. Just and he's been one of the better defenders on the team this year. I need to tweet out my the video that Sleeper made about the Ravens. Where's the tweet I put out? It's not a bookmark. I tweeted it out. See, I'm all over the place right now. You're just everybody's getting injured. Every single person. Oh man. Just I can't. And again, like the injuries aren't even an excuse at this point because of how bad they've looked with those guys in. Whether it's defensively, the offense had like they've been putting up points, but like it's in more spots for the offense. Man. And now Hamilton's spoiled comments are getting more traction. That fourth down play from Cooper Rush kind of sums up how the game went, if we're being completely honest. Flicks it out of bounds on a 4th and 2 from your own like 10-yard line. Just unbelievable. All right. I don't even know, like, I've used the word embarrassed too many times in the postgame. I don't know what word to use that's not embarrassed. Like, I want to use a different word, but like embarrassing is the word I keep coming back to. All right, 4th and 1. Wow, the Chiefs are really going for the knockout here. And there's Holly. And of course it's Hollywood Brown. Of course it's Marquise Brown. Of course. Of course. You know what? I've been waiting to pull this out for a year, maybe 2 years. And I'm going to do it right now. And it was not the context that I was going to use it in. And I'm very sad I'm going to have to use it in this context. But I think I have to. Because it's true. It's the belt. Chiefs are putting belt right now. Nate Wiggins being carted to the locker room. I just can it stop? Can we just like slow down for a second, please? This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And yeah, I see Jersey here, demand change. We're going to talk a lot about what changes need to happen on the instant reaction. We're not going to hold back. Nate looks like he's in pain. I don't know if it's a collarbone or looks like it's his shoulder arm. Doesn't look like he can, maybe it's his bicep. Doesn't look like he can move that arm. That's really bad if he's not able to play. So yeah, be sure, again, like and subscribe because we're going to go on a rant after this one on the Instant Reaction Show. Absolute rant. This is... That ball's almost ripped out from Justice. Man. I don't even know what to call this. Like, I legitimately, let me try to make a title for this postgame. Like, let me try to do it and try to describe how I'm feeling about this game. Baltimore Ravens lose in pathetic. Maybe pathetic maybe that's the word we use. Maybe pathetic is the word we use. We still have a quarter to go. All right, here's a screen, and Zay just falls down. Of course he does. All right, I can do Baltimore Ravens look pathetic in week 4 loss to Chiefs. Tutu Atwell with a big score for the Rams. 2nd and 3. Cooper Rush. Incomplete to Bateman. Going to be 3rd and 3. And now is Bateman hurt too? No, okay. I was about to say. And something has to change. It does. Like, you can't keep rolling this team out there like this. I don't care who's injured. Wasn't good with the injuries or without the injuries. 3rd and 3 for the Ravens. Cooper Rush finds up. Nope. Zay low behind him, and he dropped it. Disgusting debacle. That's not too bad, Randall. Maybe I don't know if I have enough characters for that, but all right. Well, here we go. 4th and 3 again. What will happen? I'm riveted. It's riveting. I'm glued to the TV right now. 4th and 3. Chiefs bringing some pressure. Cooper's gonna step up. Oh, it's all right. They actually got the first down. All right. I don't think these guys should be playing. I think they should take them out. I mean, it's a 4-possession game at this point. I just take these guys out. I don't know why they're on the field. All right, so it's Wiggins' elbow. First and 10. Cooper checks it down to Justice Hill. Gonna make some moves. Likely's yelling guys to get to their spots. They're confused. Cooper back to throw, gets swallowed. Again, this is what the Ravens offense looks like without Lamar. It's just short check down throws. They'll screw. Nah, I don't even. Not picking up anything here. Incomplete. I'm running out of words. There's still 2/3 of a quarter to go. 2/3 of a. Can there be the first? Can there just be a forfeit? Can the Ravens just say we're done and leave? Can we just do that? Fourth and 5 again. Chiefs bring in pressure. Rush throws it a yard down the field to Zay Flowers. Okay. This is the Tyler Huntley special going on right here. And there's the Harbaugh face. Can I get a picture of it? Oh man, dang. The pylon went right in front of me. This is so embarrassing. I think embarrassing is the word I'm going to have to use here. Well, we're going to have a rant session on the instant reaction show. There's going to be no holding back. Absolutely none. You can't. This team, with the expectations they had, looking this way, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So hit the like and subscribe button for the rant of the century that's going to come up on the instant reaction show. Should I literally just go embarrassingly pathetic? I don't think I don't even have enough characters for that. Should I say downright pathetic? Or do I go Baltimore Ravens suffer pathetic week? I don't even want to say suffer. Baltimore Ravens look pathetic in week 4, loss to Chiefs. Lamar Jackson, more stars, leave game. And then we're going to do the thumbnail. So this is a little behind the scenes action here. So then you go thumbnail. And then on the thumbnail, all we have to write is pathetic. All we got to write, pathetic. First and 10 for the Chiefs. How do we still have 2/3 of a quarter to go? Yes, just please run the ball. Please get us out of here. Be more Seno saying using the transitive property of the Giants better than the Ravens, man. They might be at this point. A lot less expectations on them, and they beat the Chargers today and actually didn't look like this against the Chiefs. So Baltimore Ravens look pathetic in week 4 loss to the Chiefs. Yep, here's the all right, please just run the ball, run the clock down. You already showed that you're the better team, all right? Just what changes do the Ravens need to make to get their season back on track? This is really unfortunate too. Because of the fact that, like, all right, worthy for the first down there. Come on, why? And the clock is stopped. Why are we throwing the ball, Kansas City? I do think legitimately Zach Orr is going to get fired. It's, in my opinion, John Harbaugh should have no more shields, but they're not going to fire Harbaugh, and something has to happen because they can't keep going like this. I think they are going to fire Zach Orr. I think that's the move you have to make. I wasn't sure. I was really being like, hey, you can't fire any more coordinators. It's like, it's all Harbaugh now. No more shields. I think they're going to fire Zach Orr. I do. Now, does that mean it's going to happen? No, I don't know anything, but the vibe on this team is just so horribly bad. And the defense has been so horribly bad. You can't just do nothing. You can't do nothing. You have the Texans and the Rams coming up before your bye week. You need to at least be 500 before the bye. I don't know if they will be. The Texans are so bad that I think the Ravens, like I'd be floored if they lost that game. Now, again, maybe not because of how the Ravens have looked. Like the Texans, they beat on the Titans today. Like they beat up on the Titans. That's what they should have done. So they look better than the Ravens did. Texans still talented. But then the Rams are a team that are good, really good. So it's crazy that this is the situation right now. Look, I mean, look, it's reaching a breaking point. There are going to be a lot of quotes after this game, I'm sure. 3rd and 5, going to be 4th down. Are they going to go for it on this 4th down? Come on. Embarrassing, embarrassing, embarrassing. Fourth down, Kareem Hunt gets it. Body language is just terrible. All right, so we're going to go John Harbaugh. We're going to probably go Harbaugh on the graphic, if we're being honest here. Harbaugh Mahomes, probably. I was going to choose Lamar, but I think Harbaugh more so encapsulates the feeling of the fan base right now. So I think I'm going to go with Harbaugh. First and 10, incomplete. Awuzie. Can I squeeze that out of there? Yeah. So we're gonna have an all-time. I'm telling you, it's gonna be an all-time rant on this Ravens team right now because they don't deserve to, they did this well. They didn't know. You are going up, and it's Justice Hill hurt now. What's going on here? Maybe no. He said he's good. You're going up against teams that you're going to be playing in December and January. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. And now you put yourself in a 1-3 hole. Really bad spot to be in. Just awful. Just awful. All right, so we're going to go pathetic. Definitely, I feel like pathetic is the right word. Embarrassing is one thing. Pathetic is the word that I think I'm going to start to use here with this team. Because it's true. It's terrible, but it's true. So, all right, here's Harbaugh. 1st and 10. Yep. Mahomes no longer in the game. Rashod Smith. Absolutely unreal. So, okay, what changes in the chat? What changes do you think the Ravens need to make? I asked it on social media. Curious to hear. How many yards of offense did the Chiefs have? 380? They're about to go over 400. And now Mike McDonald is Of course, it's Minshew. It's the Minshew curse. It's obviously not that, but like. Just really bad. I see new defensive coordinator, Monken. So if the Ravens do fire Harbaugh at the end of the season, which I think it will be end of the season, I think Monken will be the coach. I don't know if that's the right decision or not. Probably not after, what he's shown so far. I mean, Monken's okay. I mean, Monken's not the issue. The offense has not been the issue. I don't want to be like too harsh on Monken. Some of his play calls have been baffling, but it's not a Monken issue. It's a Harbaugh or everything issue. So I kind of want to use spoiled in the title, but I can't find a way to get it in. I'll just say injuries pile up in disaster game. So Baltimore Ravens look pathetic in week 4 loss to Chiefs. Injuries pile up in disaster game and disastrous game. No. Disastrous game, maybe. Disastrous. I keep saying disastrous. 3rd and 19 for the Chiefs. Yeah, Martin with a nice tackle off the edge. You know what? I might do it on the squad show. I might do it on the squad. I'll say Kansas City Chiefs spoil Baltimore Ravens hopes. How about that? Squad show title. Where's Chiefs are punting on? Yeah, I mean, okay. That was the first punt of the game for the Chiefs, wasn't it? I think it was. If I'm remembering everything right. They just punted. Yeah, field goal, touchdown, missed field goal, touchdown, punt. The Chiefs have just punted for the first time against the Ravens. There are 3 minutes left in the game. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's on everybody. Players, coaches, everybody. Cooper Rush, wow, pushing the ball 10 yards down the field. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, I need to find a Mahomes picture. Where is Mahomes picture? Justice Hill with the carry. Oh. Justice Hill is going to score. Wow. All right. So score becomes what, 20-37? Moving up front, maybe something. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Cool. This thumbnail's about to be something. No, we got to find like the right picture. So again, I really appreciate everybody who's here. Again, I know there's not a lot to say about a game like this. I'm going to dive a lot more into it on the instant reaction show. It's just unreal what we're watching right now. Loop on for the extra point. That is good. I need to get some magic eraser action in here for this. It's kind of cut off. Probably make them big enough to where it won't matter, hopefully. And here's Mahomes in the thumbnail looking all joyous because the Ravens still cannot win at Arrowhead. Yay. All right, let me. How far can I get Harbaugh up on this thing? Like that. Mahomes comes in here. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Maybe Mahomes like there. Again, this is embarrassing. I mean, look, the Chiefs have what, 380 total yards of offense. Everything about this game, and even though the score is 37-20, feels like it's like 50-10. Feels like it's 50-10. That's how bad this game looks. Where's the Chris Paul? I can't even keep up. I literally can't even keep up. Like, again, this is a combination of a lot of different issues, right? They're not playing guys that they should, like Keaton Mitchell. They're taking guys off the field in critical situations. The players aren't playing well. Like, it's not just on the players, not just on the coaches, right? It's everybody has a role to play in this, but you have to make a change because this is the season we came in with all the expectations, right? Not that they didn't have expectations before this season, but that ball bounces in the landing zone. Going to be a return here. Ravens should just want to kneel this one out here. I would. I want to get out. I'd want to get out of Kansas City as quickly as possible. They have 3 timeouts. I don't think that they should be using them. Yep, they're just going to let this thing run out. And there's the knee. And that's going to do it. This is so, and again, like it wasn't even competitive. It wasn't even competitive. It's just, it's unreal. And that'll do it. Ravens fall to 1-3 and need to make changes. This season is going off the rails fast. What are your takeaways from the Ravens week 4 loss to the Chiefs? Jeez, just unreal. I'm curious to see what everybody's going to say. I don't know what everybody's going to say, but we'll be live probably in about 20 minutes. You know, we'll let some of the post-game press conferences start up, and I'll get ready for the game or for the stream and everything after. So again, hit the like and subscribe button in video form and follow along in audio form. We're going to be live in about 20 minutes to get down to the Locked On Ravens Instant Reaction Edition. Here we're gonna go on an epic rant, right? We're gonna absolutely go in every single corner of what's going wrong for this team. We're going to call people out. We're going to demand change. We're going to do everything. So be sure to hit the like and subscribe button in video form, follow along in audio form. And again, thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to me, even in games like this. I mean, these watch alongs are really fun, even though I know the game itself was not fun. So again, hit that like and subscribe button in video form, follow along in audio form. I can't say it enough. Thank you. And I'll see you right back here soon on Locked On Ravens.